Well, the spring weather's kicked in, the warmth is getting everything growing, and hedges are such a good example. You can see this new growth just starting to emerge. It looks fantastic, but you do have to make sure that this is the time of the year that you keep it all in shape, so it looks brilliant. Now, I'm at Mason Mill Gardens up in the Perth Hills. It's one of my favourite destinations. I thought I'd show you how to keep your hedges looking trim and terrific. In spring, regular trimming of your hedges will stimulate new growth. So the more you trim, the more they'll grow. This provides a great opportunity to taper any thin or bare patches in your hedge. This really thickens them up. Applying fertiliser and regular watering will also encourage growth, particularly as the days get longer and temperatures start to climb. Now, when it comes to hedge renovation, that's bringing your hedges back down. A lot of people make mistakes. They cut back too hard. Now, here's one technique for you before you go and do a renovation. Just get your secateurs out and cut back some branches, just a little small area in there, and then have a look. In about 3 weeks' time, you're going to see some regrowth from that. And if you don't, you know you've cut back way too hard. As a general rule, when you do cut back, try and cut back to where there's still some foliage, and then you're guaranteed you're going to get regrowth. And take a look at this little hedge here. This is Royina lucida. It is one of the most beautiful hedging plants, a bit of an old-fashioned one, but my goodness, how beautiful is this? When it comes to shaping, start by trimming the sides of your hedges first, before trimming the tops. That way you'll get the perfect shape. For high and wide edges, using a long-reach hedge trimmer is the way to go. So start from the bottom and swing the hedge trimmer upwards in an arc whilst cutting. Cut the top of hedges by holding the cutting blades at an angle of less than 10 degrees. The slight angle will stop them catching on twiggy branches. I have two hedge trimmers that I use at home. Can't go without them. The first one is the HSA 56. This is brilliant for hedging just about everything you want in a domestic garden situation. If you don't have difficult to reach places, this is the perfect machine, and it makes it so easy. And then there is this one, because every once in a while you've got to reach up a little bit taller, and this is the HLA 56. Now, it's got a longer reach. It is absolutely brilliant. Keeps your feet firmly on the ground, which is absolutely important whenever you're doing hedging. Really important that you're nice and safe. Brilliant machines that make it so much easier. Surprisingly light, you can work on tall hedges with ease. The battery is also based at the centre of the axis, meaning a lower tilting movement, reducing user fatigue.